Business credit cards are probably one of the most underrated, unutilized form of funding out there. I mean, where can you get $50,000 to $100,000 in access to capital where there's no collateral, no time in business required, no income verification required, and 0% interest rate for up to 15 months? I mean, that's just insane. That's crazy. So anyway, on this video, we're going to talk about these business credit cards. I'm going to tell you how to qualify for these business credit cards. And we're going to talk about the best business credit cards for you to apply for right now. Let's get started. If it's your first time joining us today, my name is Brian Otieno, founder of Pennington Consulting Group. And over the years, we've helped thousands and thousands of clients just like yourself get access to capital, and specifically as it pertains to business credit cards, I've helped thousands and thousands of clients with this one particular product get access to $50,000 to $100,000 or more. Majority of the clients that I've helped were actually startup businesses. So anyway, let's quickly go ahead and get started. A few things that I want to cover with you before we get started is, of course, at this point, since we're talking about business credit, let's clearly make a distinction between personal credit and business credit. With personal credit, there's three major credit bureaus: TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. And utilizing your personal information, your personal name, your social security number, and your date of birth, they track any accounts, any trade lines that you have under you personally. Be it auto loans, credit cards, student loans, mortgage loans, anything that it pertains to you personally is tracked under your personal credit. Now, when it comes to business credit, there's three major credit bureaus as well. We don't have TransUnion, but we do have Equifax Business, we have Experian Business, and we have the big dog out there, which is called Dun & Bradstreet. And we don't have FICO scores, but now we have what we call Paydex score. So that quickly kind of give you an idea as to what business credit is, okay? Now, in order for you to start developing business credit, you have to have a legitimate business, okay? What I would do if I were you, these are the critical things that you must make sure you have set up. Before we even proceed to the good stuff, you must understand and make sure that you have these things set up for your business. It must be registered with the state, so you need to quickly go to the Secretary of State and register your business. You must be registered with the IRS. You must have an EIN number, which you can easily get for free visiting the irs.gov website. Number three, you must have a business address, not just a physical business address. I don't suggest, if you don't need an office yet, you can go out there and get a virtual address. For just a few dollars every single month, you can actually pay for a virtual address. Not just a real business address, but you need a real business email address, okay? Stop using your Google account in order to run your business. You need a real business address. Go out there, purchase a domain with GoDaddy. I'll probably offer you a link below where you can purchase a domain quickly for like $9, even $10, and make sure you create an email address under that domain. You also need to make sure that you have a real business 800 number, okay? This is critical. You must make sure you have a legitimate business. Underwriters look at these. I always say perception is key, okay? So you want to make sure you present the business. It has to be a legitimate business, and especially early on to maximize on the approvals. Given the fact that business credit doesn't even exist yet, they're actually going to be utilizing your personal credit to fund your business. You want to make sure you present the business as a credible business, something that's going to be there long term. So those things that I just mentioned, you want to make sure you definitely make sure you get those taken care of before you proceed with establishing any type of business funding for your business. Now, a few misconceptions that I want to talk to you about is people usually always ask me, does personal credit score matter when it comes to business credit? And the quick answer is yes, it does. Especially when you're talking about a startup business, usually the business credit is not even established yet. So the lenders have to have something that they need to use to evaluate risk. At this point, they use your personal credit. They look at four things, and I've created a video talking about how to qualify for business credit cards. But let's quickly go over them. They look at negative items in your personal credit. They also look at your utilization, how you manage your revolving accounts. They look at your age of file, and they also look at inquiries. How much have you been shopping around recently? Those are the four things they look for. I'll probably provide a video here that I've created before that I expand a little bit more on these four things that the lenders look for, but you should know your personal credit score does matter. And lenders do look at your personal credit score to simply pull an inquiry, but the lines of credit do not report on your personal credit. They only report on the business credit. One of the added benefits when we're talking about business credit cards, in addition to the 0% interest rate, the no time and business requirement, no business requirement, there is also no personal credit reporting. So So any debt that your business accumulate only sticks on the business side, does not go and actually hurt your personal credit, which is just a huge bonus. So I want to cover that misconception that most people have, or that question that I get a lot is, does personal credit score matter? And why does it matter? So now you know it does matter. You do know that the 4 things that they use to evaluate, and you also do know why it matters. Lenders do want to know you personally, the person going to be running the business, that you also are able and are capable to actually manage the business credit. So the second thing that I usually get and people ask me is, does income matter? Now, income, I want to say it doesn't really truly matter as far as a disqualifying factor. You can actually qualify for business credit as long as you have good personal credit with little to no income. So absolute income is not a disqualifying factor, but I always say that it's a compensating factor. What does that mean? If the business does make good revenue, if it does make good income, the lenders will take that into account. It will dictate how much you get approved for. So it's not a disqualifying factor, but it is a compensating factor, okay? So you definitely do want to understand that. Now, up to the end of the video, now this is what I'm going to show you the best business credit cards to qualify at this time, okay? Now these credit cards that I'm about to mention to you, they all have 0% interest rate. That is critically very important for me. You want to maximize on all the different benefits that are available for business credit cards. So these credit cards that we're going to talk about all have 0% interest rate. I will be offering you a link below on where you can get this card. You want to click the link below because you do not want to apply for the wrong product. The link below is going to send you directly to the business credit cards that we're talking about here that all have 0% offers for at least 12 months. 12 months where you can actually focus on turning your business into a profitable business instead of worrying about paying back the funding that you borrowed. 12 whole months. All of these have continuous access, meaning that you can pay down, you use it again, you pay down, you use it again. All of these lines of credit that I'm going to mention to you do not report on your personal credit side. So they all help you build business credit. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight to it. The first one is Chase Inc. Business. Chase Inc. Business gives you 12 months. 12 whole months at 0% interest rate. Chase does not report on your personal credit, only reports to business credit. And Chase is a great company that you want to partner up with. The next one that I want to give you is US Bank Triple Cash Rewards. This will give you 15 months at 0% interest rate. That is just huge. 15 months where you don't have to worry about paying an interest on whatever you borrow. In addition to that, 0% interest on any transfers, okay? So you can quickly actually start saving money on interest. For example, if you have another business card, okay, and you want to transfer the balances from that card, let's just say there's no 0 offers on there, you can quickly transfer the balances to this new card and start immediately saving money on interest. There's also a Chase Inc. Unlimited card. This has 12 months of 0% interest rate. So that's another one that you want to get as well. There's also an American Express Blue. Amex Blue has 12 months. 12 months of 0% interest rate. Amex has another card as well out there. It's called Chase Blue Plus. You get a little bit more offers. I believe the annual fee is a little bit higher, but they also give you 12 months of 0% interest rate. These cards that I'm mentioning as well, as I said, they have the longest 0% period offer, and these is what they're offering right now based on when this video is being released. Of course, terms and conditions do change, but these cards all have 0% offers. There's also one as well, Citizens Bank. Citizens Bank is a very new product that's out there. It only goes to 6 months at 0% interest rate. I have noticed their approval amounts tend to be a little bit higher, so that's another one that I want to kind of share with you as well that you want to go out there and apply for. So anyway, all that I've just talked about, brand new businesses, startup businesses can qualify. As I just mentioned to you, simply all you need is a decent credit profile, decent personal credit profile to qualify for these lines of credit. And again, probably one of the best ways that you can fund your business with all the different options that are out there. 0% offers, continuous access, no time in business required, no proof of income required, just an easy, quickly way to get your business funded within a matter of days. So anyway, I appreciate you for joining me today again. Again, Brian here. If you have any comments, do leave a comment below. Any advice on some videos that you want us to cover, some topics that you want us to cover in the future, do leave that comment below. Do like, do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. If you have not grabbed that free copy of my book yet, I do not know what you're waiting for. 3 Paths of Lending. We have limited inventory. We're giving out free copies of the book. There's going to be a link below where you can go ahead and order your free copy of 3 Paths of Lending. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.